I wanted to share another update on this radio here. If you're gonna dare to take this front plate off of this 520, there's a grounding lug right here. You're gonna have to use a good soldering gun or iron, high wattage, and take the wires off this grounding lug that are on these two controls here. They're grounded. One's grounded by a resistor, and the other pot is grounded on one terminal. And I actually broke one wire off because I didn't realize that ground lug was there. There's also a grounding lug down here, which a whole lot of grounds tie to. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna take that off, but I'm gonna unsolder all of these off of the mic. I need to remember where everything goes. Here's that gray one is the transmit, and I've got the mic, which is this yellow coax, and then of course the black is the ground. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna make some extensions for these wires so that I'll have plenty of room to solder that mic connection on. Actually, I'll make extensions for the transmit, which is the gray one, and the ground. But the mic, I'm actually gonna buy a wire wrap unwrap tool, that I think the kind they use like in the telephone business, and then I'll wrap some new wire on here and make extensions for this, or I'll do something with this. Maybe I don't know if like an Arduino extension or some kind of plug will fit over these wire wrap posts. Something I could plug in and out and slip over that instead of wire wrapping it. I don't know, but anyway, something to look out for. Also, what I did, these capacitors I took out of the circuit, and they were good, but I can't use them. They were so long that they barely fit in here. I ended up just cutting them out. And another thing, these wires here, I made a mess, so I just went ahead and cut them. I'm gonna have to make extensions for these. So on this side of the post, you got your orange wire from your inductor, on that side, and then I have a orange and a red and another orange. So it's orange, it's just orange and red on this side of the post. On this side of the post, as you can see, you got the other orange wire from the inductor, and a white orange and an orange white. So that's pretty simple. Does it make any difference? I don't know. It's 14 volts. It's getting filtered there, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to keep those wires where they are. I still got a wire in here that's from the capacitor. I'd like to take that out, so I don't know if I'm just going to end up just cutting these wires, because when I was trying to get these wires off with a soldering iron, it just melted the insulation. So that's all I have to say on that. This front plate is going to come off, and then also, like I said, I connected a 9-volt battery to this 14-volt circuit, and I connected my amp meter up to it, and I was drawing 2.5 amps. So there's something wrong with either one of these boards or maybe several of them. Maybe because this rectifier board went out, it was sending AC to these boards. This radio could be really wrecked. You know, there may be several transistors in here, you know, like the audio amps, or several transistors in here that just went south. And this may be more work than I intended. And so, and then, you know, the fuse was a 6-amp fuse. It was good. I don't know if you could see this, but there's like some, I don't know if the capacitor is made this way, but it's kind of blistered there on both of these. So, like I say, I've got capacitors on the way, so they're going to be changed anyway. So, not a bad idea. But yeah, this thing is just turning out to be a whole lot more work than I thought it would be. So there you go. I'll make another video when I get another step closer to finding out what problems I find in this.